Good afternoon, and welcome to my 7th installment of the 4x4 by 48 in support of suicide awareness and mental health. Now, for those of you that know me, you know that I'm a competitive person, and I hold myself to a standard that's, just difficult to achieve most of the time. And one of the areas in which I struggle is comparing myself. When I'm on a run and I get passed, my head goes into overload and I begin to spin out of control. And in that moment, I've told myself reasons why I'm not good enough. I find reasons to acknowledge who the person who just passed me is so much better than me. But then there's the flip side, right? What about those moments when I pass someone else? It's in those moments I need to calm my thoughts again, because I begin to boast in myself. And I find reasons why I'm better than the person that I just passed. Friends, honestly, this is just gross. And I thank God that He's taken me this far, that I've grown so much in this area. But let's be honest, I think this is an area that we can all grow in regards to comparing ourselves to others. We all have our own race to run. And if we're willing, we can find so many reasons to be thankful to be running our race. Comparing ourselves with others, it is a dangerous, dangerous game. And honestly, it's a trap that our enemy wants us to fall for. So may we find joy in being content with our own race. Many people are familiar with the verse, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." But are you aware of the context of this popular piece of scripture? You see, Paul's writing to the church in Philippi from a prison cell on the topic of peace, of contentment. Listen to the words he writes just before those famous words. "For I have learned to be content in whatever the circumstances. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all things through Him who gives me strength." Friends, as we run our race, may we find contentment and be willing to catch ourselves when comparing to someone else. Oftentimes, I compare myself to myself. And there were moments in this last run where I was beating myself up mentally because I took moments to walk on this 4 miles. My side started to hurt. My right leg started to act up. And I told myself, no, keep going. Keep going on your race. But there's no need to compare with anybody else. There's no one I'm competing against except to bring awareness to suicide awareness and mental health. While we are being encouraged by others to keep going, and I appreciate all those for the support, may we also be an encouragement to others as we run our race. Let's not forget that nobody can run our race but us. Friends, thanks for listening, and I'll see you again in 4 hours.